Hello, and welcome to Hospitality Management Program Question and Answer session at Del Mar College. I'm Lisa Polakis, Hospitality Management Associate Professor and Program Coordinator, and I'd love to tell you about the great things that we have to offer in our industry and in our college. So I'm going to go on screen share right now, and we're going to look at some information about our program. Let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So our hospitality management program at Del Mar College is part of our business administration and entrepreneurship department, which is fantastic because this degree really gives you a very solid business foundation along with some specific hospitality skills. So there's my information. Like I said, I'm Lisa Polakis. I'm an associate professor of hospitality management and program coordinator here at Del Mar. Contact information, it's lpollaki@delmar.edu, and my phone number is 361-698-1843. If anyone would like to reach out to me after the session and contact me with questions or if you need more information. And our business department chair is Dr. Charles Campbell, and there's his information right there as well. So you can reach out to him with any other comments or questions that you may have after we're done today. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what do I do with a degree in hospitality management? We have so many opportunities in so many areas. It's just incredible. So everyone has interacted with the hospitality and tourism industry in one way or another. Everyone's gone out to eat, gone to a hotel, rented a car, and it's just so broad that people don't often think of it as one business, but it is, just one big area. And we have a lot of opportunities. And we have opportunities, obviously, in hotels, restaurants. We also have it in beverage management, tourism, clubs, theme parks, gaming entertainment, otherwise known as casinos, in the cruise industry, event management. A new area is healthcare, and a lot of people want to be and can be an entrepreneur in our area as well. So we have lots of cool things that we can do with a degree in hospitality management. And I'll go over some of the specifics here in a minute. So just to look at some of the cool stuff about our industry, this is the power of travel just in our city of Corpus Christi. So we have 24,000 hospitality employees that are welcoming more than 10 million visitors a year to our area who are spending over $1.5 billion a year. That generates $22 million in sales tax revenue, which contributes 26% of citywide sales tax collections. Now, this is pre-pandemic levels. It has gone down a little bit since then, but there's a lot of pent-up demand. And as soon as everything is open and people feel more comfortable traveling, the business is going to boom again. Experts generally concur on that. So I'd like to talk about the hospitality spirit. So it takes someone with a special hospitality heart to really be successful in this business. And we have an opportunity in this business to make each guest encounter something special and to create a memory with our guest. And we like to call those the moment of truth. So anytime that you greet a guest, we have an opportunity to make them feel welcome and make them feel good and glad about being where they are. So that's one of the best things about working in this industry. It's really, we get to work where other people play. So it's always fun. It's always fascinating. It's fast paced. It's exciting. There's always something to do. You never get bored. But while you're working in this fun place, you also get to make some money. So we have opportunities for rapid advancement in our industry. And here's just a sample of some median salaries in Corpus Christi. manager makes over $50,000 a year, hotel general manager over $57,000 a year, executive chef over $61,000, and a club manager about $59,000 a year. And that does not include bonuses. So if you are good at your job as a manager and you make profit for your company, often you are awarded a bonus based on how profitable you are. So let's move to the next one. So the hospitality industry and our program is for you if you like working with people, if you like working in an upbeat atmosphere, if you like traveling, working in a global industry with opportunities for advancement, because you can take these skills anywhere in the world. That's some of the best parts about working in this industry. And then if you like working with diversity and inclusion as part of the culture, we are a very diverse culture as far as our industry, and we make room for everyone who's got talent and wants to be in the industry. So let's talk about our lodging careers first. So there are over 5 million hotel rooms in the United States. So that's a lot of opportunity. And typically in a lodging career, people start out as a management trainee. After they graduate, then they move to assistant department head, and then department head or director of any or all of these different areas: sales and marketing, food and beverage, rooms, and controller. So if you look at the last one, technology and data analysis, and then controller, somebody might be saying, well, I'm not really all that great with working with people, or that's not really my thing. There's lots of opportunities for people that like working with numbers in our industry. So there's a whole different area of revenue management as well as real estate investment. So there's lots of different areas that you can go into in this career. And then after you've worked your way through those different departments, then you can become the hotel general manager. And there's also opportunities to work in human resources in our industry, not just hotels, but across the spectrum. So different places you can work would be in a resort or convention area. So if you want to move to Orlando, for example, or work in a large city like New York, or if you want to do a boutique hotel, or work in Vegas and gaming entertainment, otherwise known as casinos, there are opportunities for you to move anywhere you want. And some other people say, well, maybe I just want to own a bed and breakfast. That's available too. And we have classes that will help you own your own business. Or you could work on a cruise ship when the industry comes back, right? Right now, not so much a demand for that, but it will come back. So the next one is food and beverage careers. So the great thing about this is people have to eat. And so we can work wherever people have to eat, which is everywhere. So that's why this list is so long. It's not just restaurants. You can work in theme parks and catering, in airlines. A big area of growth right now is healthcare and managed services. You can work in a supermarket. You can sell food to restaurants. You can work in schools, military. So there's so many places that you can take these careers. It's just anywhere your imagination can take you, you can work there. So you can be a kitchen manager, dining room manager, bar manager, general manager. You can be an entrepreneur or owner. A lot of people want to own their business, their own food truck, which is a great way to start out. You can be a club manager, or you can work in sales. For our tourism careers, you can work as an experience manager, creating a great experience for guests. You can work as a tour manager, a corporate travel manager, sales and marketing manager, and you can work in anything related to travel and tourism. So you can work for the airlines, you can work for the rail, you can work for a car rental company, in theme parks, work at different fairs, festivals, and events, or work for the local Convention and Visitors Bureau or the State Convention and Visitors Bureau. So you can also be a club manager, working in country clubs, city clubs, professional, social, military, fraternal, and athletic clubs. All of those places need people to manage the experience for the guests. In food and beverage, marketing, building and facilities. So there's lots of areas for opportunity there as well. And theme parks and attractions. So I actually got my start at 16 years old working in a theme park called Sesame Place in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. And that got me hooked on the industry. But it's a lot of fun to work in these areas. So you can be anything from a cast member to a manager in so many different areas that it takes to run the park. So food and beverage, sales and marketing, entertainment, operations. And again, you can work in theme parks, you can work in zoos and aquariums, different parks like national parks, and do fairs, festivals, and events. Cruise management, right now the cruise line is on hold, but like I said, there is a lot of pent-up demand for that. And they need people with hospitality skills, obviously, to run their food and beverage, to run the hotel operations, the housekeeping. All of that needs people with skills that you will get in with a hospitality management degree. And so there's just some of the different types of cruises there. You can also work in casinos and Native American gaming. So we need people there with hotel experience, food and beverage, casino, retail, entertainment. Those are all different areas that you can work in and that our degree prepares you for. And then events management careers. So a lot of people want to be event planners. That can happen in a social setting, like if you want to be a wedding planner, or you can do corporate or association events. There's demand for this as far as charity and fundraising events. Concert and sporting events is another area. Mega events like the Olympics, for example, or the Super Bowl are on that list. And of course, fairs and festivals. As I mentioned before, hospitality healthcare careers are really an area of growth. The healthcare industry is looking at ways for patients to have a better experience, so they're actually hiring experienced managers, and the skills that you get in the hospitality management program can really help you prepare to be successful at this, because they want patients to have a good social experience as well as a good medical experience. So hospitals and senior living are looking and recruiting right now for people with hospitality specific skills to create those patient experiences. So there's also opportunities in food and beverage, sales and marketing, and of course housekeeping in healthcare as well that our skills are a great match for. So at Del Mar College, we offer 2 degrees specifically for hospitality management. We have a level 2 certificate in hospitality management. That's 32 credit hours, takes about 3 semesters and 1.5 years to complete it. There are no core classes in this. And then we also have an associate of applied science in hospitality management. So this is 60 credit hours, takes about 4 semesters if you go full time or 2 years, and it does include core classes. So a question that I often get is, well, how much does it cost? Well, if you are doing a full-time schedule of 15 credit hours per semester, if you are in district, it's $1,660. If you're out of district, it's $2,410. And if you're out of state or a foreign student, it's $2,965 per semester. Then you also have some fees tacked onto that and your books as well. So that's how much it costs. So as you go through the hospitality management program, we have some classes that focus on the business skills that you really need to run a successful business. And we also have some special skills classes that are specific for our industry. So some of the business type classes that we offer are hospitality management and leadership, legal issues or hospitality law, hospitality marketing and sales, hospitality financial management, food and beverage cost control, and then we have a cooperative education class where students are required to do 150 work hours in the industry to complete this class and graduate. So employers are really looking for people that have experience and have these skills so that they know they're going to be successful when they hire them. Some of the classes that are specific just to our major, we take an introduction to hospitality industry course. So you get a broad view of all the different areas that you can work in and all the career opportunities. We have a class in basic food prep and also management of food production and service. So we do both sides. We focus on the food and beverage side as well as on the lodging side. So part of those food classes also include nutrition and sanitation and safety. For the lodging side, we also have guest room management, front office procedures, and then we also have beverage management, which can go either to food and beverage or the lodging part. So when you complete the program, these are skills that we develop. And these are skills that are in demand not only in our industry, but in other industries as well. So you learn leadership, communication, and social skills, which are critical in any industry. You learn project management, how to coordinate and delegate employees and staff. We learn budgeting and cost control. We learn negotiation, and you have to be a really good multitasker in this business to make everything happen. Like I said, it's fun, but it is fast-paced. So some of the careers, as you get farther into the career progression, would require a bachelor's degree. And we have transfer options for your associate's degree. When you complete your hospitality management degree at Del Mar College, we are transfer partners for University of Houston, both the San Antonio and Houston campuses. You can complete, they will take all of the courses from your associate's degree at Del Mar College and transfer those to their BS in Hotel and Restaurant Management. We also have an agreement with Texas Women's University where you can get a Bachelor of Applied Science degree in Culinary Science and Food Service Management. And we also have agreements, a guided pathways agreement with local universities for an applied leadership BAS degree. So we have opportunities there as well. So does anyone have any questions? Well, here's my information. You can contact me at 361-698-1843 or my email at lpollaki@delmar.edu. And you can visit our website. I have the information right there. I would also like to mention that part of our hospitality management program, we also offer majors in culinary arts and baking pastry. So if you're interested in those areas, we can help you with that as well. And we often have students that take multiple degrees. So that about wraps it up for me. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you joining me today. And please let me know if I can help you in any way with any questions about our program or how to get enrolled. Thank you so much and happy St. Patrick's Day.